Hello everyone, this is Gus with Sunflower Society Tarot, and I am here to do a tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius for the rest of May. So let's get started. Let's see what's happening for the sign of Aquarius for this next half of May. All right, let's see here. What can we expect for Aquarius for the next half of May? What can we expect for Aquarius for this next half of May? What can we expect for Aquarius? What can we expect for the sign of Aquarius for this next half of May? Let's see here. What can we expect for Aquarius? Looks like someone's stuck on something. We got the Eight of Swords. This is a sign of being stuck in your head, stuck on a situation. Let's figure out what's going on here. What can we expect for Aquarius for this next half of May? What can we expect for Aquarius this next half of May? Oop. We have the Ace of Swords here. Stuck, moving into some, what I would say is, logic and intention, action. What can we expect for Aquarius this next half of May? What can we expect for Aquarius this next half of May? A lot of swords here, a lot of thinking, a lot of logic. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. This is needing to rest. You're going to be needing to rest. The situation might call for you to, or a situation might be stressful. You might be getting some clarity on it with this Ace of Swords. You might be needing to rest as well. Might not be able to rest, but you're going to need to. That's what I'm picking up on. What can we expect for Aquarius for this next half of May? What can we expect for Aquarius this next half of May? We got a card that fell. One single card, let's take it. The Fool card. Jump right in. All right? Maybe a new beginning. All right? One more card, and then we're gonna do some clarifiers. What can Aquarius expect? Oh, another card fell. We're gonna take it. Guard it. All right, and then let's see. We have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So let me tell you what I'm picking up on here initially, and then we're gonna do some clarifiers for all of these cards. Let me sit with this for a second. I'm definitely getting a situation of some indecision here. Obviously, being stuck. And with the Ace of Swords, this is, you go from being stuck to getting clarity, having decision, having precision. This is clarity. This is needing to rest, may not be able to rest, needing to relax, being stressed. And then with the Fool card, this is taking a leap of faith. And with the Nine of Wands, this is being guarded. picking up on is there's a situation that you feel stuck in, or you will be feeling stuck in, that you need to just keep going. Okay? You feel stuck, you feel stressed, you're not able to rest. You're going to need to take a risk, take a leap of faith, and be guarded in some way. Something's going to call for you to be guarded. You're going to have to be guarded. You're going to have to be guarded about a risk that you're going to be taking. Let's see. And we got this Two of Swords for the overall, reading here. Yeah. You're indecisive, but this indecision, you're in your head a lot. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're gonna be doing, and I'm picking up this is you're in your head a lot. There's a lot of thinking going on, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. You just don't want to overdo it. You're gonna be standing your ground with something with this Seven of Wands. You're gonna be moving forward, taking battle, standing your ground, fighting for what you want, and you're gonna get the Ten of Cups here. As you can see, whatever you're taking your initiative in, whatever you will be taking your initiative in, you're gonna get a good outcome. That's what I'm picking up on, So, you're in your head about something a lot. And you're gonna need to rest, take a leap of faith, sorry, can't talk. You might be nervous about something. You might be really nervous about something. That's what I'm picking up on. And you're feeling a little guarded, which is okay. I'm picking up on with this Fool card. You're feeling really guarded about a leap of faith that you're going to be taking. But let's get some clarifiers. What can we expect for the sign of Aquarius? Feeling stuck. I feel like if this is a financial thing, you're probably feeling like anxious about not being able to make any money. Like what you're doing isn't gonna make you any money. This could be a financial thing, There's something you want to take action in, but you're in your head about it. You might be afraid that you're not gonna make any money, or this could be something you've already been dealing with, but you're not seeing any profit here with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. But let's see. Because whatever it is, you're going to get clarity on it. And you're going to be looking like you're going to be jumping right in. The Judgment. Yeah, you need to. This is something you're meant to do. This is something that I'm feeling like you're getting clarity on this. You're taking action in this. You're making a judgment call despite this to keep going. And I think that's a good thing. He's got all these swords, all this thinking, all this logic. But all you need is this one sword with this ace of sword clarifying the Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse being anxiety, needing to think, needing to rest, maybe not being able to, but you come down to this one sword, taking the leap of faith. You're gonna need to take a leap of faith in something, Aquarius. Let's clarify the Fool card here. Clarifying the Fool for Aquarius this next half of May. Clarifying the Fool for Aquarius this next half of May. I want them to come out. Taking a leap of faith. We got the Five of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Swords is being humbled. You're taking a leap of faith, and this leap of faith that you may be taking may be you being humble about what you're doing. You're guarded and you're going to be humble about something. You're not going to be, you're going to be, I feel confident. I feel like there's some confidence in what you're going to be taking an initiative in, but you're going to be humble about it in regards, because there's something about, I'm picking up on something about the past where, you know, you might have taken an initiative in something and it didn't work out, but this time you're going to take a leap of faith and you're going to be a little bit more humble. And, you know, you're going to be guarded, but you're going to feel free too. Okay, let's clarify that, you know, because I was talking about being guarded. Let's clarify that 9 of Wands here. Yeah, this overall reading is about you being in your head about something, about a lot. You're in your head a lot this next half of May, Aquarius. You're in your head a lot. But it's kind of a good thing and it's kind of a bad thing. You know, the World card. You don't feel like you're going to get the completion that you want. You don't feel like, you feel like if you take this leap of faith, it's not going to work out. You know? You feel like there won't be a completion here. But this is all in your head. I'm telling you, this is all in your head. Can we clarify I want to get more clarification on that 9 of Wands, because I really think this is all in your head. I really don't think you have much of anything to worry about. Clarify the 9 of Wands for Aquarius this next half of May. We got one coming out. Yeah, this could be with some sort of emotional. You're feeling guarded. You're feeling like something's not gonna work out. You know, and you're feeling sad. You're feeling depressed. You're feeling sad. A bit more. Got one that fell out. Oh, the chariot fell on the ground. But you're gonna need to take action anyway with the chariot card. You know, you're up in your head. You're sad about something. You know, this could be in regards to something that, you know, you tried in the past, you know, and it didn't quite work out, whether a relationship or something like that. I'm picking up on, I'm kind of picking up on some sort of venture in your life. I'm not picking up too much on romance. This could be a lifestyle thing that you're wanting to change your life in some way, you know, and you're kind of worried about finances, or this could be something that you once upon a time financially invested in, that you're afraid that, you know, once upon a time you invested into something, and with this 7 of Pentacles, you might be afraid that it's just not gonna work out. You're worried about, it seems like you're worried about your finances. Like I said, a lot of overthinking here, but you're gonna take all these swords, throw them out, and this is what you need to do, and focus on that one sword. Because the Ace of Swords is showing up here twice. The Ace of Swords here is showing up twice in the upright. And you have this indecision here as well, which is all in your mind. But like I said, you're going to need to keep going. You're gonna need to stay strong, keep going. You know, I'm showing you the 7 of Wands in the upright, you know, and the 2 of Swords. You're gonna need to keep going. That indecision, underneath that indecision is that strength to keep going. And then under that, this is your, you know, 10 of Cups in the upright. This is your happily ever after. And be humble. you know, because you might have been hurt in the past, or some of this thinking and, you know, this ruminating, this overthinking, it's making you realize that you may need to be humble, you know. And this is going to help you to avoid a tower. And what I'm getting here is underneath that is the Wheel of Fortune, which means this is the universe kind of preparing you, showing you, you know, how to take on this next venture in your life that it seems like you're going to be diving into. You know, you're going to have to meditate on this and think about things, but you're going to need to move forward and not think too much. You know, your thinking is a good thing, but just don't overthink yourself into a state of analysis paralysis where you're not making any movement. But I don't think you're going to do that. I do think there's some emotions here. I do think you're worried that things aren't going to go the way you want them to, but you're going to need to keep moving anyway. Okay, with the Chariot card here. Alrighty, so Aquarius, this is your reading for the next half of May. Hopefully this helps. If you're happy with this, please give me a like or follow. You don't have to. Also, if you're interested in maybe getting a free reading, I'm going to try to do a couple of free readings, free tarot card readings a month. If you're interested in that, please just follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is G underscore, sorry, I can't even think. Gus underscore Gus 00777. Message me there on my Instagram, follow, whatever, and you know, I'm gonna pick a few people each month to give a free tarot card reading to. Alrighty, thank you very much for being here. Namaste. You rock. Keep moving forward, and everything's gonna work out the way it needs to be. All right, take care.